Hi there YouTube, this is Anthony Chronomaly 46 here to show you my Chronomaly deck profile for the 2014 the 2014 January 1st format, I like to call it. And this deck profile is not one of my greatest or most favorite decks, but I use it because this format, a lot of people are using Chronomalies, and I figured I should make one just in case I want to go into rate it with this deck. So yeah, I hope y'all like it. Okay, first 2 card D. Y'all pretty much know the effect during main phase. You contribute, draw 2 cards, becomes the end phase of the turn. You can't special summon when you use the effect. Simple. Chronomaly Aztec Mask on them. If you activate a Chronomaly spell card previously this turn, you can special summon it, but you can only control one Mask on. This, I think, starts off most of the XZ's plays like the rank 4. So I would put this as 3. Another one that the people used to run, if I spelled it right, this card, but yeah, that two crystal bones. When your opponent, it's a cyber dragon for this deck. They control one, you don't special summon it, and then you get to target one Chronomaly monster in your graveyard or in your hand, special summon it. So good effect. Crystal Skull, one of the main searches in this deck. Of course, I could add another one. Like sometimes, say if you have Nebra Disc and you want to set up plays for Babylon, you would summon Nebra Disc, and instead of adding one of the other cards, unless you're like in a dire situation, like you need Crystal Bones, I would use Crystal Skull, then send that to the graveyard to add another Nebra Disc or a Golden Jet. So that way this bad boy is destroyed. Next turn, you use a second effect, a special summon it from the graveyard with Jet, overlay for rank 4 or rank 5 XZs. So yeah. Jet. I think Chronomaly Golden Jet is one of the key cards in this deck when it comes to XZ summoning. So you would run 3 Jet. It basically, once per turn, you can increase all levels of Chronomaly monsters by 1. Nebra Disc. This card, it came out like a month or 2 ago, and this card basically is like a Stratos of the deck with a bonus special summoning effect. So basically, what you do is, as normal summon, you can add 1 Chronomaly card from your deck to your hand except Nebra Disc, which you would use with Crystal Skull or any of the Chronomaly cards. And then, if all the monsters in your graveyard and that you control are Chronomaly monsters, you can special summon that from your graveyard in defense position. And then you basically sets up a shitload of plays with Golden Jet and any of these really. Aztec Mask, Golem. Simple. Effect Veiler. Simple. Discard it during their main phase 1. Negates effects. So yeah, 1 effect Veiler. But I sided another one because sometimes they run monster heavy decks. Just like I sided 2 more Maxi. So yeah. Honest. Most of this deck is made of light monsters, as you can see. Crystal Bones, Crystal Skull, Golden Jet, Nebra Disc. All of them are light. And even Effect Veiler, if you have no defense, just summon her. Like if your hand is shitty, just do that. So yeah, 1 honest. Maxi. This card is expensive. I have 2 of them, but I don't use them mostly. This card, next turn, they try to special summon a lot. Discard it, boom, you get a draw. Now, Chronomaly City Babylon. Field Spell. Best card, one of the best cards of Chronomalies. Target, you could once per turn banish 1 monster that's a Chronomaly, and then you target 1 with the same level, special summon it. So you would banish 1 like Mask Golem, or like Crystal Skull or Crystal Bones, and special summon the other one, and it helps a lot. It helps a lot with comeback plays. Chronomaly Pyramid Eye Tablet. I use this because it gives these guys the boost, the attack boost that they need, because Jet, Skull, and Bones, they're not necessarily the strongest monsters if you think about it. Even Golem is weak. So yeah, Nebra is just a basic standard attack, so it needs its boost. So it could bring Nebra, Jet, and Golem up from 21 to 2600 attack. So yeah, 2 of them. Dark Hole, enough said. Mystical Space Typhoon destroys a spell and trap card. 3-power duality adds intense search power. I think that in every deck should have at least 2-power duality to me. I know I probably broke that rule myself, but still, I think every deck should have 2 at least, unless it's a heavy special summon deck, like not Silver's, not necessarily. Basically, any special summon heavy deck shouldn't run more than 2 of these. Bottomless Trapo banishes a monster with 1500 monsters, 1500 or more attack when they're summoned. Compulse targets one, returns it to the hand. Targets an attacking monster, banishes it. It's good for cards that are immune to being destroyed, like Beals, King of Dark Dragons. Fiendish Chain negates effects. When this is destroyed, destroy that card. Mirror Force. Simple card, destroys all attack position monsters when one declares an attack. Solemn Warning. When monsters summon, spell a trap card or monster effect that special summons is activated, pay 2000, destroy it. But it negates the activation. Torrential. When the monster is destroyed, destroy all on the field. Monster is summoned, destroy all on the field. Side deck. 1 effect Valor, 2 Maxine, Thunder King Ryo, which is a monster where if they try to special summon one, you just tribute it, they can't do it. And then no player can add cards from the deck to the hand. But you gotta see this though. Most people I've seen they use these summon him after they've used like Nebra Disc or something, like they ran out of them. So yeah, 1 Ryo because it's the limit. 2 Forbidden Lance stops them from being destroyed by spelling traps. Black Horn of Heaven negates special summons, can save your life many times. Chaos Trapo. Like a dark monster will be summoned, pay 2000, negate the summon and banish it. It's basically Solemn Warning for light or dark monsters, and it banishes it instead of sends it. 7 Tools of the Bandit negates traps. Woohoo! Trap Jammer. You attack, negates the trap. Void Trapo. When your opponent special summons a monster with 2000 or more attack, negate the effects, destroy the monster. Guardian, but I will add that afterwards. Adreus, Keeper of Armageddon. 2 Constella Pleiades. 1 Evil Swarm Exiting Knight. This card is pricey, as you can see. Full Armor Crystal Zero Lancer. This card I use in combination with Freezerdon, and it helps me pull off a lot of plays. It also keeps you from being destroyed and negates effects of monsters, so that's good. +1. Gaia Dragon Thunder Charger. Like if I run out of Xyz materials for level 5, for rank 5s or 6s, I bring him out. Good card. Gigant X. It can search out Jet and Disc along with card D. So yeah, Searcher. Maestroke. It's the best Djinn out of all of them. You detach 1 Xyz material, flip a monster face down. If it will be destroyed, detach 1 instead. Freezerdon. I hardly ever use the monster by itself, but I mainly use it for Crystal Zero plays. And Freezerdon, if y'all really want to know, when an Xyz monster will activate an effect, you could just detach an Xyz material from it instead. So it's good. 2 Chronomaly Fork Hoyuk. Once per turn, during each player's turn, attach one, then attack becomes 0. You tribute one Chronomaly monster and destroy a monster with different attack. It's good in against Fire Fist because they have a bunch of attack game. Just like it's basically overworked, but you have to tribute one. Like, okay. Number 61 Vocasaurs. This card is very, very overpowered. You detach one, no matter what the attack is, they take damage equal to it. Shark Fortress. I have him in real life. Very good card. Versatile. You can detach one, any of your monsters, and I mean any of them, no matter how strong, can make a second attack this turn. And this card can attack too. Plus, your opponent can only target this monster for attacks. Steel Swarm Roach. A lot of people I've seen are using Chaos Dragons and variants of the newly developed E-Dragon because they sort of want to keep E-Dragons alive even though it won't work. So I just use this bad boy just in case they try to summon something strong. And Tyros, Keeper of Genesis. When it attacks, first off, it can't be destroyed by card effects, so no mirror force can hurt it. None of that. Only thing that can kill it is Compulse, D-Prison. Bottomless couldn't even kill it. So, and when it attacks, you can basically attack one, then pop one. It's a good card. So yeah, this is the end of my Chronomaly deck video, and there'll be more to come. So just keep subscribing and keep watching. Peace.